Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. We continue to clip along with these weekly videos and emails, and I thank you for taking time to watch these each week. And hopefully, you've had an opportunity to discuss this with some of your peers throughout the company. I think it's important to engage in some dialogue following these videos and see what everyone else has to say about what I have to say on a weekly basis. It's exciting. We're moving through winter here, and we're another week closer to spring. So enjoy your weekend and come back Monday ready to continue to do awesome things in serving our patients each and every week. This week, I wanted to talk about something I was recently challenged with, and that pertains with why do we do what we do, or why do we own the business, or why do we choose to continue to be engaged with the Hedrick Center? And it was an interesting question, and it reminded me of a book I had once read. Start with why, and it's so important to really revisit our why, and in a lot of ways, our why remains the same today, just as it was yesterday, and it will remain the same in the future. There's not a lot of wavering that's going to go on. We'll continue to change. That's part of a growth mindset, and we definitely want to continue to change. But what we saw when we bought the Hetrick Center back in 2015 is we saw a struggling company that could be better. And, having spent 14 years in the organization, we felt like we knew the organization pretty well, the good, the bad, and the ugly, as they say. And we just started to challenge, what if we bought the company and just tried to do things differently? We didn't want to create a major overhaul or completely upend the organization, but we just wanted to do things a little bit differently. And so we engaged on that journey. And to be very, very candid with you, it hasn't been as easy as we once thought. And when you're not in the hot seat, if you will, you really think that you can conquer the world and make things differently for the better without any challenges along the way. But as we all know, life does not go according to plan, and we've had many, many challenges, the giant pandemic included. But in spite of all that, our why, and when I say our, it really is Mary and I, but we want that to translate over to all of you. So our is a team word, and our why is we just wanted to grow the company the right way. And so we saw a company that was very, very pessimistic, and there were a lot of pessimistic mentalities that existed throughout the organization, and we wanted to transform it into one of optimism. And we know that that doesn't occur overnight, but we saw a company that really needed a vision and a purpose, and there wasn't a lot of clarity. We didn't know where the company was going, and we didn't know what our purpose was. Quite honestly, me as an employee, I just thought the purpose was treat as many patients as we possibly can and grow the business that way. But that was a tough mission to get behind. And so over time, it became more and more clear that if we spread positivity amongst one another, and that was one of the clear missions from the word go when we bought the company, was our why, and it remains that today. We want to continue to spread positivity amongst one another, and with one another, that brings on the winning team mindset that we talk about each and every week. And we really wanted to get people functioning as a team. And with that, we want to continue to have an impact. So our why is we wanted to be inspirational leaders of people, and that includes each and every one of you. And we wanted to build other leaders in the organization. And with that, then take those leaders and spin it forward and build other leaders. And that's how we're going to grow. And that's some of that impact that we talk about. So these three purposes, the positivity and the winning team mindset and the impact that we continue to revisit, for the most part, we've really changed that culture for the better, and that's an awesome thing. every once in a while, I'll be very, very honest with you, I do see things that run contrary to what we're trying to do. It's okay. We're human. We all make mistakes, but do know that I do observe some of that in the organization, and it does hurt a little bit. That's absolutely. We've worked so hard as part of our why to change that, and so we want to make sure that we continue to revisit that and always try to do a little bit better. So, we were one of you. We were employees, and part of our why is we kind of knew the mindset of an employee, and so for that reason, we thought, hey, maybe we can do it a little bit better. So, it's our company. We're not working, on your, well, I should say this. We are working for you. You're not working for us. And so, we make a lot of sacrifices and have made and will continue to make for each and every one of you because we have a very, very strong sense of purpose and that we want to make sure that this is a place that you can be proud to call your work home. So we want to be real and authentic as an ownership group. And we when we bought this company, part of our why was to scratch that professional itch, and we didn't want to leave behind our coworkers and our patients and all we had worked so hard to build during our time with the company. And so to scratch that itch, we wanted to do it where we were already calling home. We just wanted to do it better. And one of the reasons that we continue to do this and that we jumped into this was we didn't want to get complacent with where we are in our careers, both personally and professionally. Owning a business is very, very challenging, but I love it. And, we wanted to build a better life for our family. We wanted to build a better life for each one of you and your families. So, we really loved the model the Hetrick Center offered. And we knew that if we went on our own, it would be tough to replicate. We have something special here, and our identity as an integrated model of care consisting of the chiropractic, the physical therapy, the aquatic therapy, the massage therapy, it's really second to none. We loved the HydroWorks pools, and we couldn't imagine practicing without it. As part of our identity continues to grow, we really have to embrace that model because that was our why as to why we wanted to stay with the Hetrick Center and continue to stay with the Hetrick Center, as we love the identity and what we have to offer the communities that we serve. Another thing that I really think was lacking in the organization was a culture of appreciation and gratitude, and we've done a great job of building that, largely due to each and every one of you. And we do appreciate each one of you. Know that. I speak from the heart when I say that. We really, really appreciate each and every one of you and what you do and the sacrifices that you make. And because you continue to make sacrifices for us and for our patients, we'll continue to make those sacrifices for you. So, our why back then remains our why today, is we do want to continue to build that culture of appreciation and gratitude. Another thing that we felt was really lacking from the company was a culture of where we really felt like there was a lack of trust. There was a lack of trust of the people in the company, and we're working hard to show that we do trust you. But more importantly, we want to build confidence in each and every one of you. So, our why is we don't want to see a lack of trust in the organization. We have a great deal of faith and confidence in each and every one of you, and we want to build that confidence in each and every one of you. So I just wanted to take a few minutes. Today's video might have been a little bit longer, and I do apologize, but I'm very passionate about our why, and just, let you know our why, it just revolved around a better way, and it continues to revolve around a better way, and it will continue to revolve around a better way. So, with that, let's focus on the now. Let's not worry about yesterday. I just wanted to give you a little backstory, and let's not get too stressed out about the future. Being present and in the moment right now really leads to each and everyone's happiness, and that's a big part of our why too, making sure that you're all happy and enjoy working here. So really what this all boils down to again is impact, and our why revolves around impact. And if we can impact you positively in as many ways as we possibly can, I really feel like that's our why, and that's something that it's easy to get out of bed each morning and come to work and serve all of you and serve alongside each one of you when that is our why. So I'll leave it at that, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. And as always, thank you for taking time to watch this week's video. Take care.